Hi, I'm Rabbi Jeremy Fenster for Talmud Brilliant. For my bar mitzvah, I was given a complete set of Sherlock Holmes. Till this day, I still enjoy reading his books. I love the way he solved his cases. As I understood more about the Talmud, I realized that the way that Sherlock solved his cases and came to his conclusion was very, very similar to the way that the Talmud came to their conclusions. The similarities I understood were these. First, you have to get the evidence. I loved the way Sherlock would throw himself down on the floor and check the sign in order to see something, find something, or he'd climb a drain pipe. He was a master of a crime scene. How many times upon finding something minute did Dr. Watson say to Holmes, "How did you see that?" And Sherlock would answer, "I saw it because I was looking for it." He knew how to search out the hard facts of the case. Also, Sherlock knew a lot of information. He had a lot of knowledge, rules, principles, how things work. I think if I remember correctly, in one of the episodes, it described that he had done a study on 100 different types of cigarette, cigar, and pipe ash. He understood acids and alkaloids. He understood the criminal mind. Once Sherlock had these primary elements, the evidence of the case on one hand and his knowledge, now he was ready to think. The thinking was primary. He was very systematic in his thinking. What was he thinking about? Well, he took his knowledge and he took the facts and he worked them together. They had a fit. He knew that if he had these two elements together, they would lead him to a correct conclusion. The Talmud's method is exactly the same. Instead of a crime to solve, it has some ethical or legal problem. The Talmud applies the knowledge of life and Torah to the evidence. It works them together. Then the Talmud thinks through the problem systematically and comes to a conclusion. For the Talmud, what comprises the evidence of the case? The answer is this. For the Talmud, the words of the Mishnah and the pictures those words conjure up in our minds, that's the evidence. The Mishnah is the law. The Mishnah is authoritative. The Talmud can't get away from the cold, hard facts of the Mishnah's words. For the Talmud, the Mishnah's words are the evidence of the case. But for us, it's different. The Talmud deals with the Mishnah. We deal with the Talmud. For us, the Talmud's words are the cold, hard facts. We cannot sweep them under the rug. They are our primary evidence. They tell the story. That's where the story starts. Before we start thinking through the problem, we have to gather the facts. Like Sherlock Holmes, we have to get a strong hold on the Talmud text. So that's where we begin our training. I'd like to invite you to join us in my free mini course called First Things First. I'm offering training on how to do a better job understanding the Talmud's words and message. Everything will be in English, or I'll translate it. Our focus is the thinking. It's the most important part of the process. Running the ideas through your own mind, that's where the real gain is, and the fun. So please go to my website, talmudbrilliant.com. There you'll see this invitation for this mini course, which is called First Things First, and please click there.